Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. So Polkadot also currently following nicely here the overall Elliott Wave count. Can't really say much more than in the last video other than we're currently just confirming the current scenario. You can see that we have definitely a case to make that the low was in already at $5.80 here. Again, this is not guaranteed and we can be very much still in the scenario here where we'll make a lower low. Nothing has been invalidated, so please understand that, but the probabilities for going up are definitely in, they are higher than going down. So I would give it again a 60% probability for a continuous move to the upside against a 40% probability of making another lower low. So you can see these are very close together. At the moment we can count this bullish, and therefore we do, against those swing lows here. So a low that needs to remain intact here at the moment is the $7.69 or $7.70 level, that swing low of the wave 2. Now even if we lose this low, we could still come a bit lower in what I have labeled here as a wave 2. That's not a problem, because I see this as a leading diagonal pattern that came up from the low here and peaked at $9.23. We reached here perfectly my target. We actually moved a little bit higher. This is the daily time frame. Maybe I'll go to the 4 hour to see it a little bit clearer. But yeah, so we broke out nicely. We moved out above this, broke out of this descending wedge, which is a bullish reversal pattern. Yeah, I made you aware of that. Came down. We briefly lost here that trend line again, but then we recovered, broke above this resistance level at 755. That was an important breakout point, and I told you in previous videos, when we break above 755, we can move to the next resistance here at around 890 or 885, and we even briefly moved above that, then came down, retested the previous resistance as support, and we're now on our way higher at the moment. Now the next target for the bulls needs to be to break above this previous swing high at around about 885 is the resistance. And if we do that, we could very much rally in a first instance to that wave E high here at $9.95. So basically the $10 level I think would be the next target. $10, just below that, maybe $9.95. It's a psychological level as well, and it's the previous wave 4 high of this Elliott wave triangle here, which eventually then broke to the downside, which we also expected back then. So keep the $10 level in mind should we break above this $8.90 or $8.85 level. But then we would be also on the way ideally into the towards the wave 3 target, because if we see this as a leading diagonal, we can assume that this was the wave 1 high, that we've already done the wave 2 high. We could come a bit lower in a wave 2, but at the moment we can assume we hold it. And then the target would be around $12.90 for that 1.618 extension wave 3. So that would be the ideal target, but as I just talked to you about, there are various targets or resistance levels along the way. The good news is that, as you can see here, we bounced off the 50-day moving average a couple of times. That is now below us. This will provide support, and it has actually moved from going lower into a slight uptrend. That is a good signal and would support here the case that the low might be in for Polkadot. You can also see here that we're actually starting to create something like a more parabolic move to the upside. So it's going to be interesting. It definitely is. Again, no guarantees at this stage. We are still very early in the beginning of an uptrend, and really we can only have much more confidence in this uptrend if we complete this first impulsive wave on a relevant time frame to the upside, and will then correct all of this down in an ABC pattern again. These ABC patterns happen all the time, and they will happen as soon as we have a 5-wave move complete. So because these questions always come up, will the coins correct? Yeah, the coins will correct. What will differ is how much they do correct in percent. Yeah, it's normally between the 38.2% fib level and the 61.8. So we'll see. But yeah, this is currently what I expect here for Polkadot. We're just below a breakout point as well here, just below this 885 level, and this can happen quickly. Alright, that's my view about Polkadot, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.